Hey everyone, Deft here. So welcome back to the third episode of Icarus. We completed live wire terrain scan on the last mission. This time we're going to look at doing some of these, one of these other ones at least. So if we look at the skulls here, I'm assuming that's the difficulty levels and how hard they're going to be. There's only a few level 1s left on this side, plenty left down here this way. I do want to get into this one here at some point. It's exploring caves. I don't know how to explore caves, so I'm sure it's going to be a lot of fun. From there, we need to go into the ice storm, and then down here, these are exotics. At least the first exotic I see mentioned on here. It says we require tech is tier 2, so that should be a good time. I hope we get to probably these in the next day or two if everything goes well. I think what I'm going to do for right now, though, is go to kill list here. It says eliminate a lethal predator. We have 7 days to complete that, so maybe that's what we'll do, is go kill a lethal predator. I don't know exactly what that means, so let's go ahead and jump into that. Maybe that'll get us to where we need to be.
The Assembly are expanding their footprint on Icarus and looking for experienced people. The Assembly's reporting wildlife issues on the surface. An animal is causing problems for their forward team. They want you to track the thing down and eliminate it before it hurts anyone else. Wish I could tell you more, but data's light on the ground right now. Guess that's why they need you.
Alright, so let's go ahead and jump on the ground to claim this prospect here, and hopefully we do well hunting these things down. It'd be nice to get some iron if we can while we're here, so we can get some better weapons. Otherwise it's going to be the good old bow and stone arrows.
Once the Assembly got Africa working together, nothing could stop them. And now, here we are. The Assembly weren't always a big presence on Icarus. Now they're looking to change that. But local wildlife's been making problems for their survey teams, the kind they didn't walk away from. The latest encounter is marked on your map. You'll need to investigate it. See if you can track down whatever's been hunting their crews. Group 15's got a theory that exotics have been making animals more aggressive. I don't know about that. But either way, I'd say it's time to tool up, and I don't mean carpentry.
Alright, now that we're on the ground, let's go ahead and jump in here. We're going to, let's see if we have any map, sorry, music changed. See if we have any map markers. So we do have one here. I'm assuming that's where we need to hunt at. So first things first, we probably need to establish like a little base, place to respawn, re-equip and re-gear if we die. Plus, we just need gear, so we're going to go ahead and start off gathering. We'll probably build down here by this lake somewhere. What is this, an exotic or something? Oh, I have no idea what that is. I'm assuming it's important. So, like I said, we're going to gear up, get food made, at least 3 types, get some bandages made, get a couple medicines made, and get this little house built down here. So, once we get the house built and I get everything geared up like we've done in the beginning of every video, then we'll go hunting. So, I'll be back once we get that started. Like I said, we'll probably build, not a lot of trees right here, but it's fine. I do like the fact we can see around us clearly. So yeah, I think we'll build right here. Nice little spot. Nice, clean, easy. You can see how we're looking on the map. Yeah, we're about center. Oh, no, we're not. We're at the bottom of the map. Water's closed, so yeah, we're going to build right here. So I'll see you guys in a minute once I get some stuff built out. Hey everyone, sorry I went ahead and had to level up and do a bunch of stuff off camera. Well, I did it actually recording, but I had an issue with my encoder. My GPU and everything like maxed out, so I left the game, came back after changing some settings like reducing shadows and stuff, so hopefully this is working better. I'm going to try to keep an eye on it, see if it is actually recording without missing out on a bunch of stuff. So while we're gone, I did hit up 2 caves. I went ahead and grabbed us a bunch of iron copper from the caves so that we can make some more stuff. We went ahead and built the anvil bench. And then we made the herbalism bench, and we also made the mortar and pestle. With this, we can get tree sap, we can make epoxy, we can make steel bloom, and those are going to be some of the things that we need. This one right here that says to get crushed bone, or to make epoxy, we can use 4 pieces of crushed bone. To make crushed bone, we'll need mammoth tusks. Up here, we'll need tree sap and sulfur to make epoxy. So sulfur is easy. You can find it along cliff faces. It's a yellow rock. Tree sap's made out of sticks, or it's made out of wood, so that's also pretty easy to get. Steel bloom can be iron ore and coal, iron ingot, coal ore, iron ore, and charcoal. Charcoal you can get obviously from all your fires. It can also be made with iron ingots and charcoal right here too. It looks like the same recipe, just a different way. Maybe more charcoal, less iron is what it looks like. Yeah, so coal. So just small changes there. We can make organic resin. This will allow us to make a lot of different items. So on the anvil, this is where we can make our steel axe, which we spec'd into. Again, I did that on camera. We had some issues with recording. Sorry about that. It was a hardware malfunction. Iron nails can be made here, which we're going to need those. Copper nails too. Steel pickaxe. The steel axe, and we can actually go ahead and make the longbow. It's going to take wood, leather, and bone. So let's go ahead and get one of those made up. All right, so once you've put skill points in your tech tree to unlock those, you can make most of those benches right here on here. This is also where you're going to make your wood wall fortifications, your food troughs, and everything else that you need. So we've got all of our leather and stuff stored here. Let's just grab a little bit of everything because I've got plenty because we've been farming to get our level up. I can't really remember where we left off at. I did a review of the caves, and then that's when I started having issues. Like I said, we are level 20 now. Our tech tree, we're unlocked all the way up to tier 3. So we did like the machining bench, the cement mixer, the forge. A lot of this stuff we can't build yet because we don't have the materials needed. We do need better pickaxes that'll allow us to get platinum. I'll try to run back into one of the caves in a minute and see if we can record going over that for a second. Then we're gonna go hunt. So let's go ahead and see if we can't make our bow. Let's go ahead and craft that. And we're going to make an extra one just in case we die while we're out hunting. That way I don't have to bring all these materials back over here. And then we'll keep this basic bow on us for now. We can destroy it once we know that this one's working out for us just fine. I really do want to get these better tools made. For that, we're going to need to get the steel bloom and the epoxy made. So let's see. If we've still got some wood on us, we can go ahead and make some of the tree sap. We'll just drop the wood stack there. Actually, this is the wrong place. So we'll come over here to the mortar. And let's go ahead and, so this makes times 2 tree sap, sticks make 1. You know what, I'd rather use the sticks, because we have tons of sticks. I've been stashing them over here in this crate. Let's just grab like 2 stacks. No, let's do 3, because we do want to get the tools made. And then hold down shift control, and we will move all of our sticks over there. And then let's go ahead and queue up the maximum amount, so we'll get 86 tree sap. And let that craft itself out. We are getting experience for that. It's 8 experience per crafted item, it says, so that's nice. One way to use up all of our extra materials so we can level at the same time. So my encoder appears to be holding up so far. We're going to go ahead and run over here. I'm going to show you one of the caves. Actually, let's check our oxygen. It's been yeah, we're getting kind of low on that. We should be okay for a second. So the caves are really, really dangerous. We are in full bone armor, fully geared up. When you come in here, you're definitely going to want to make medicine if you can get to that already. If not, just do your best you can dodging, and because there are things in here called worms, and they will shoot and kill you. Alright, so in here we've got some ore up there. Is that a worm right there? Nope. Oh, yep, see, those are worms. There's 3 of them. We're going to run. They do ranged attacks. They'll spit at you. If the spit hits you, you'll get poisoned. It does explode with a small AoE, so it'll cause damage and poison you at the same time. We're going to draw our bow back, see if we can't kill one at a time. They're hard to see. We really need some lights. I already cleared them out once. So there's one of their attacks right there. Like I said, it's really hard to dodge because you can't really see what you're doing. So we can take damage from one, we should be okay. So we're going to kill this guy over here. And then this guy can't get to us because of the wall. But you can see we're taking poison damage while you're inside the cave. We also have cave sickness right now. And if you press I, you can kind of see what's going on. So we're poisoned, so slower movement speed. We're also taking damage over time. Underground, health regeneration, water consumption, maximum stamina. So that's cave sickness pretty much. On top of that, you can get pneumonia, which will also greatly reduce your stamina. So we're going to loot these guys. So while in here, make sure you're looking, if you're mining, make sure you're looking around. There's rocks on the ceilings, rocks high up on the wall. This is iron ore right here, so if you pull your pickaxe out, it'll tell you what it is. This one right here is aluminum, so we can't mine that until we get a better pickaxe. This one looks like copper. No, that's titanium. There's another iron rock. Coal is kind of hard to see. It looks a lot like the mesh that the caves are built out of. Some more iron right there. Oh, another worm. This is a large cave. I cleared 2 small caves. So in here, they're plentiful. As long as you can keep your distance, they're not too bad. There's 2 paths here. I don't know what's back there. I haven't gone down that way yet. I do know on both of these there are worms. You can usually see where they spawn at. You hear that guy? He's popping up already. Of course, he went back underground. Should come back up in a second. You see that little nest that they come out of there? So they're not too bad once you figure out how to take care of them. But if you walk in there thinking there's nothing coming your way, then yeah, they'll destroy you. Right here, let's see, we've got coal ore, so it's like this black rock. And like I said, a lot of this can be hard to see, so always double, triple check after you get done mining. But this one's full of ore. Go ahead and get our bow back out just in case we run into something else. Tons of iron ore back here. I thought there should be another worm somewhere in here. Just so much space. All right, so then right here, looks like a copper. Yep, so that's copper rock right there. This is gold. So we can mine the gold and the copper. Definitely get our levels up to where we can do some fun stuff and get into the higher crafting tiers. And as you can see in the bottom, we now have pneumonia. So right here, you can wait for it to wear off. That's why I want to get medicine. But you got medicines that'll keep you from getting it, and you have medicines that'll cure it. And then you just mine this like you do any other node. But you can see our stamina's been reduced to nothing because of the pneumonia. And that, guys, is how you get in the caves and mine stuff. Again, like I said, you can hit on this aluminum. I've yet to get anything off of it. The pickaxe is red, so I'm assuming that means that we can't mine it. If we look at one of these iron rocks, the pickaxe is green. We'll probably come back here and grab most of this if we need it. I want to go ahead and go do the hunt, though, because that's what this video is about, is complete the mission. Then we can come back and skill up, level up some more by getting all that iron and figure out all the new recipes. Like I said, though, we had the hardware issue, so I had to adjust shadows and a bunch of other things. So right now, hopefully it's smooth. If not, somebody let me know. I'll review the video once I get it uploaded and edited. From there, though, I think what we're going to do before we go hunting, though, is I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get our steel weapons made. If you want to smelt stuff, you just put it on the smelter. Make sure you have fuel, then you activate it just like cooking food. It'll cook it over time. You can look in the top right and see the timer on that. Like I said, we've already made a bunch of it from looting the 2 small caves that we found. So some of the caves you actually have to mine your way into them. You'll see like a little off. Next time I see one, I'll show you. It's got like a little wall, and it's slightly discolored and looks flat. And if you look at it with your pickaxe, you can see where you're actually capable of mining it. So just mine that wall out. It'll open up into a small cave opening, and there'll be worms and ore in there for you. All right, so now we're ready to head out. We've gone ahead and built a bunch of other things. We went ahead and built a carpentry bench, which allowed us to make the refined wood. I'm still trying to figure out how to make some of the other things, like how to get water. So we made one of these kitchen benches. That allows us to do some more recipes and to make some of that medicine that I put tech points into. We made a skinning bench so that we can get the maximum amount from any of the animals that we find. So here, if you want to use that, you would just carry your animal back, place it on the bench, select the recipe you want, and then tell it to activate. And then we just throw the meat on the rack and right here to cook. The next thing we did, we went ahead and forged a lot more metal. We put some research points into the steel spear, which gave us the steel spear and the steel javelin. Not gonna use the javelin. I feel like that's just throwing steel across the map. Not gonna work out too well. We do have 2 of the longbows. I feel like the durability on them goes kind of quick, but that could just be from me being in the cave so long. We do have a steel spear on us now so that we can use that if we need to do any close range fighting. The mortal pestle still there. We did build the machining bench, so here we can make screws, kitchen bench, glass working, the small iron crate, the cement mixer, concrete furnace, rebar, advanced textiles, and the forge. And then we made the cement mixer, but it requires a water hookup, which I'm not sure how to do that yet. Over here we built the forge. It's just another way of using like the anvil, but you can make more advanced things on it once we get to that point. And then here we have the advanced textiles, which is going to allow us to do cured leather, platinum weave, multiple recipes for cured leather. So from that, we're ready to head across the map. I think we've reached about as far as we can go with what we currently have. Let's try the spear out on the wolf. I haven't used one before. So is that bad? It's definitely not great. I guess we can carry him in real quick, throw him on the bench so we don't attract animals here. We went back and mined everything everywhere else, so we have all the aluminum, titanium, and platinum. So the steel pickaxe is more than enough to get all that done. We'll let this guy finish up, and we'll put the stringy meat over on the drying rack so that when we come back, we have food. So we have, I don't know, 250 arrows on us. We did make some antibiotic paste. We grabbed some of our dried food to take with us. And then again, like I said, we have a steel axe, steel pickaxe, 2 longbows, and a steel spear. Besides that, we're still using some of the basic stuff. And let's go ahead and make our way over here, and I will see you once we reach this point. Okay, guys, so we're right here towards the point. Should be right in front of us. I am seeing a ton of wolves and bears around us so far. So let's go ahead and get our bow out, get ready. Let's go eat one more piece of food. So what are we lacking? I think we can eat one of these. So we should be in the right area. But like I said, bears. Oh, God. So there's an easy way to fight bears. So just run at him and dodge, and then he'll miss when he swings at you. Like I said, yeah, when he goes to swing at you or whatever, just run right past him and you'll not get hit. Now these steel tools and weapons make life a lot easier. If you hit a wolf in the face with this spear, I mean, it just drops them instantly. Yeah, so let's get our bow back out. Okay, so we have a mature pack wolf. That sounds rather bad. Let's see if we can't sneak a shot on him. Perfect sniper shot. I wonder if that means there's going to be more of them. See, we got a medal for that to kill the wolf boss once. What is that? It's a level 41 wolf. Okay. Forgot I swapped my tools around so I could actually get to both bows quickly. All right, next it says search the attack zone, investigate markings. So there's something over here. I know I saw something on the map. Let's see. Right in front of us. Okay, so here's the animal scratch markings. It took me a minute to find these. It's pretty hard to see in the grass. So it was on that marker. All right, so right here we'll just press F to interact.
Something big did that. Good find, but we need more. We've marked another attack site on your map.
Okay, so we're going to head over here to this next site. Get our compass lined up, make sure there's no mountains in the way. Okay, so we're regaining some stamina. We're right here at the edge. We should see another alpha wolf or something of the sort. Pack leader. We're in the circle. Wants us to investigate tracks. Looks like they're going to be this way. Really glad they put markers down because it would take a minute to find it all. And I wish his hit point bar was smaller. I can't hardly see. Took him down. Now let's find those tracks. Should be right there where you're sniffing at. I guess if we watch their movements, they'll show us where to go.
Looks like the work of the same animal. Something riled it up. If you can confirm another site, the assembly's bots should be able to zero in on the general location of its den. We've marked one more attack report on your map.
Okay, so the next one's going to be way over here. We can grab some water at least on the way. Yep, let's head that way. Alright, so we're over here at the next mark. We're going to need to investigate a corpse, it says. So we have another mature pack wolf right here in front of us. Still running into bears and wolves as we wander around the map.
There it is. Nasty. But that's everything we need. Assembly's bots ain't the best, but they've got to guess at where it's bedding down. See if you can find its den and end this.
Oh, seems I hadn't muted myself, but so we're fighting Shakur the Sleeper. Every time it runs off, it regenerates, so we're going to chase it down once he comes back. So we had to use a bandage to stop the bleeding earlier because of the amount of damage he was doing to us. And he keeps summoning more and more wolves. And we broke one bow already. Not really sure how we're supposed to kill him since he keeps running away. Here's my rock. Is that my rock?
You almost made that look easy. Almost. Good kill. Good work down there. I'd say you're done. If you're looking to earn the Assembly's trust, you're doing it. And that's not easy.
Well, that was a pretty rough fight. We broke one of our longbows. The second longbow's almost broken. It's a good thing we had spears and bandages. There's a ton of bleed damage. I don't know if that's just a fight over time, or maybe we just had to land a crit hit before he runs away. Maybe if we had a bomb or something, we could have blown up the den, since he kept running back to it. Because I didn't see any way for us to attack him while he was in it. But guys, that should be the mission complete. As it says up there, now all we have to do is go and turn back in across the map, back at the orbiter. So from way up here, back down to that side. So I'll see you once we get there and we do the after action report. Like I said, I did mute myself by accident just because I didn't want to pick up that guy's traffic when he's talking. But we built a house down here on the lake just to get by in. That's where I was hanging out earlier. I made some more arrows, or this lake rather. I can't recall if I went over this. So for these weapons, these steel weapons and the tools, you have to actually come back to crafting stations to repair them. They have the little icon here. So repaired at the anvil bench. Takes a bone, so we're going to go repair these. Given that we're about to leave, might as well go over that one time. Now it takes a steel ingot to repair the steel stuff, the weapons and the tools, and they have to be at one of the benches too. Now these axes and pickaxes are amazing. The speed of which they are able to farm at is so much faster. Now, granted, we did skip over iron, but the yield is better. You can two-tap a tree to knock it down. Spear can hit for 323 crit hit if you hit something in the face with it. And like I said, the axe is just great. 3 hits on this one, I guess, because it's a large tree. So the efficiency there is amazing. Same thing with the stone pickaxe, or the steel pickaxe rather. Slightly higher yield, and you get a lot more experience. And I think I figured out what this is. I think this is a waypoint. I believe there's an attachment you can purchase before you select your mission to add to your suit. That'll allow you to activate these, so you can probably teleport around the map, is what I'm assuming. But from there, normally I'd craft to get some more experience, but we're just going to bounce out because we're going to have to rebuild everything for the next mission. So we press F to interact. We can put these on there. I don't think they're exotics. I don't think they do anything, but you know, we'll give it a go. Why not? And then let's return to the station. So there's our after action report. We made 125 credits off of that. Gained a lot of levels, tons of medals and rewards. So level 23 now. From there we'll probably go to the next mission for the next episode, which I think we might go do that geo survey. So we'll have to go to new again. We have 388 credits total now, so we could actually probably research and buy some stuff if we wanted to. Just wanted to see if that unlocked anything new for us. I don't think it did just yet. But these do say new, so maybe these were locked before. Or maybe the missions change daily. I'm not I'm not really sure how that works. But yeah, I think next I'd like to go to the ice storm and figure that out, so we might actually do that, because that'll lead us to exotics. Since I've never farmed exotics, I'd like to see how that works. Until next time, guys, as always, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.